Good evening and welcome to Sunshine Coast Rugby Union's exclusive live stream of Round 6 action from the home of the mighty University Barbarians. I'm Dave McClenahan. Thanks for your company tonight. A big clash awaits under lights between last year's grand finalists, the Barbars, and the slimy Snakes from Caboolture. We're finally back at Sippy Downs, the beating heart of local rugby. It's been more than a month since A-Grade's last outing at their fortress. The boots are laced, the grass is cut, and the smell of Denkerup is once again in the air. And my word, doesn't it feel good. This evening, it's the Green Machine entering the fray after 3 straight wins from 3 matches, including 3 bonus points. Brad Tronk's side perched in second place on the ladder, only Caloundra ahead, with the Lighthouses having played an extra match. But today, all of that resets. A new challenge awaits, with plenty of action to unfold in the next hour or two on this here suburban sideline. Fresh legs, fresh faces, and dare I say, fresh hope. Right here, right now, the visitors will be desperate to move off the bottom of the competition table and secure their first victory this season. To settle in, whether you're watching from the hill with me, tuning in from the couch, interstate or even overseas, put your feet up and enjoy rugby at Sippy Downs is back. Without further ado, let's see how the teams line up. The home side, as we know, coached by Brad Tronk, Ryan Frisbee and Hamish Proctor. Not even in the team lists, and the Green Machine have struck first. That is setting the tone for the night ahead. Opening minute of the match. Pretty impressive stuff. It looked like Cesar crossing the left corner. Ominous sign. Straight from the get-go. The intention's clear, they're going to attack. Like I said, only a couple of seconds into it, and University have taken the lead. So back to the team list. The Barbars line up. The front row of Twilzak, Shaughnessy and Pinkney. Locks pairing of Klein Schmidt and Willis. Back row of Hughes, Mostert, McKee. We know how well they'll combine. The back line packing plenty of punch and attack. A relatively new combo of Weir and Thompson in the halves, while hard-hitting Dylan Reich partners skipper Colby Mason in the centres. It's the United Nations at the back with Sissa and Frenchman Bazombies on the wing, while New Zealander Rangi will be looking to run amok. A few injuries in camp of late. Their talisman Luke Kimber out, fleet-footed flyer Shaden Stevens out, and scrum half Wairu also out. For the visitors, made the way up Bruce Highway. It's definitely going to be a priority tonight, defence. We've already seen it, 5-pointer to kick-off proceedings. Caboolture conceding more than 50 points a game on average from their first 4 fixtures. Defence has got to be front of mind tonight. Front row of Dunkley, Greensill and Ropati, or Bucky as he's called. Locks pairing of Massey and Harvey, the captain. Blindside Mills, open side flanker Torrens, number 8 Prescott. Halves pairing of Hoffman and Zerwick. Benny Largy on the wing, Fletcher and Panapasa in the centres. Morford on the other wing. And Lean with the ball in hand at fullback. Plenty of pace there with Morpet, Lean and Fletcher. Pretty dynamic back 3 for the Snakes, but it's University on the tack again. Bit scrappy early on. For those not watching from the sunny coast, it's been relatively dry today. The sun's been out, which has been fantastic, but has been a lot of rain in the past couple of weeks here. The ground's still pretty damp underfoot. Not so much muddy, but it's certainly wet. So it'll be a slowish track tonight. Probably a special mention of congratulations in order for a raft of Barbarians players who represented the Sunshine Coast Stingrays last week. Pinkney, Kimber, Thompson, Stevens, Colby, Waru, Bazombies, McKee, Thompson. A list goes on. Sunshine Coast dominating against the Gold Coast and the Darling Downs. Quite a few players selected to represent South Queensland. They'll take on Central and North in a few weeks' time. Pinkney got the call up, Waru, Kimber, Mason, Rangi, Bazombies and Stevens. Fantastic effort for the 7 gentlemen, not only making the Sunshine Coast Stingrays, but then outperforming their opposite numbers for Darling Downs and the Goldie. They'll represent South Queensland. And I believe University assistant coach Ryan Frisbee, the former Noosa Dolphin, will be taking charge of South Queensland. Congrats to Frizz on an upward trajectory, his coaching career. Caboolture will take that full arm. It's not often scrum time, set piece, but particularly scrum time. University gives away penalties. It's, I say it every week, it's a real strength of USC's A grade and reserve grade teams. A lot of work goes into scrum, and it's proved pretty powerful the past couple of seasons. Mason, stand-in skipper today. Had Rangi on the outside, went himself, still made a few metres. Good, strong barge from the centre. Speaking of strong barges, McKee, just copy and paste that from every other game. He's just high work rate. Good barnstorming bust there by Pinckney. It's real intent here. Twilzak carries it well. Loose carry, a playing advantage for that knock-on. It's coming slowly for the Snakes. Need a nice deep clearing kick here. Doesn't look like they're going to find touch though. Bazombi's with it. Oh, skinned him alive. Unbelievable. Oof. The flying Frenchman, all the flair in the world in attack. Absolutely running rings around Caboolture's backs. He's in a rich vein of form, and that is exactly why Brad Tronk signed him this season. Made the move south. Been playing up in Airlie Beach last season. Played for the CQ, Central Queensland rep team. He'll find himself in a South Queensland jersey this year. And that is a promising start for the home team. Flags raised. Great nudge from the captain. Mason adds the extras. Scoreline 14 zip already. Khan Caboolture got to dig deep here. Not easy coming to Sippy Downs. Playing an undefeated Barbarians outfit. It's a bit sloppy at the minute, as I mentioned earlier. Ground's still pretty damp, a bit soggy underfoot. It's not often the team plays under lights at night either. Was scheduled for a 3:30 kickoff, moved until 6:15, so perhaps players adjusting, although having said that, they do train at this time during the week. Great attacking opportunity for the Snakes. On the 22, decent blind side. Good, strong scrum from Caboolture. Hoffman hits Zerwick, goes out the back. It's a good carry in the midfield. We've got runners on either side. Just getting over the gain line. Still 22 out, dead in front. Massey, the towering lock. That is a good run. Needs to get that body height down. He was stopped in his tracks eventually, but good tackle there from McKee. Straight up the middle. Caught them napping around the ruck. Bit off a couple of more metres, playing advantage to Caboolture. Good patience here from the Snakes, just getting through their phases. Plenty of time to set their pods. No advantage there, will come back for the penalty. Dare say 3 points will not make a dent tonight. You're going to have to go for 7. Going to try and find touch the Snakes and set up an attacking line out. Zerwick safely into touch. 5 out from the Barbars try line. A good early test, litmus test for the defence here. Short line out for the Snakes. Good throw from Greensill, hits his man. And starts to move now. Good rolling maul, edging closer, only 2 out. Still moving, it breaks away. Peeling off on the open side. Good defence from the Barbars. A couple of cheap penalties in the red zone here. They need to be careful. Some enterprising play. A rolling maul, maybe a sign of more to come. In for a penny, in for a pound. It worked first time reasonably well. Decent sized pack, the Snakes as well. You only have to look at Massey and Harvey, that locks pairing. Some big bodies. Dunkley and Bucky, no shrinking violets either. Greensill with options here. Looks like Torrens at 2. Massey at 4. Great attacking threat here, those 2 men. Good opportunity early on for the Snakes to rebound. Got to get on the board. Just keep applying that pressure. Rolling maul again. Goes to deck. Cut out pass, misses Torrens, misses Lean as well. They've lost about 20 metres with that errant pass. Good hit. Mason did not miss. Just need to reset the Snakes. Have gone backwards and they've coughed it up. Uni able to absorb that pressure. Good goal line defence. Weir with the scrum feed. Goes the far side to Mason. Bit of footwork. Still moving, great leg drive. Thompson with the clearing kick. Doesn't find touch though. Handy take from Lean. Weighs up his options, sees a tiny bit of space, puts it on the toe. Mason's there to pick it up. Good chase from Lean though. Sissa loses his footing, regains it, still going. Reich did well to pull it in. Klein-Schmidt. Strong carry. And we'll take that penalty. Uni says. He's offside, in through the side, take your pick. Mason's going to reef this into next week. Take play inside opposition territory. Handy nudge, about 10 metres inside the Snakes half. Good test for O'Shannessy here. Over Klein-Schmidt, able to be picked up though by Hughes. Barbarians roll the same way. Sissa with space. Doesn't need an invite. Takes it. Still going. On a roll here, the Barbarians playing up tempo. Plenty of numbers. Thompson spins it, misses Mason. Rangi inserts himself in the line, finds Mason again. Cut up ball to Shombies, but unfortunately into touch. They're going to try and run this big Caboolture pack ragged, spinning it side to side. Just couldn't hit their mark. Bit scrappy, but Caboolture wins its line out. Sends it down to halfway. The Zombies goes quick line. Finds Rangi with open space. He's away. Gee, straight through the middle. Off the right foot. Great run. Back up inside. Caboolture's half. Smack bam in the centre. They go to the far side. Mason the show and go. Just edges his way through. Not on their feet though, the referee has said. So for all that great work by Shaq Rangi. Pressure valve relieved. Safely into touch. Another short line out for Caboolture. Don't bother contesting it. Clean take. It's a long cutout ball. Haven't got over the gain line yet. Good shot there. Good defence, Dylan Reich. Moved up quickly and shut him down. Strong carry, in close. He's been busy so far. Actually, the whole front row, Dunkley, Greensill and Ropati, been getting through a bit of work for the Snakes. Nice and flat, but they send it deep. And Zerwick says, I will send it deep. Rangi underneath it, no problems. Spots a gap, just punches it deep, gets the bounce. Just sits, but a good net gain. Going to be bringing it back for a penalty. Offside, University. No troubles for Zerwick. It's pretty helter-skelter start. University racing to a 14-0 lead, trying pretty much the first minute of the match. Caboolture's slowly working its way into the contest. Been able to stem that bleeding, and they've got it now, but plays like that will not help your cause. Loose pass. Knock on. Centre field scrum for the Barbars. Be interesting to see how they line up here. So the near side looks like Bazombies and Mason. Far side, Thompson, Reich, Shacks over there, and Cisa. So if I were a betting man, I'd be saying they will be attacking right-hand side or the left-hand edge of the Snakes. It's almost 4-on-2 out there. Ilagi's dropped back. Not in the defensive line, almost playing like a floating second fullback. So if McKee doesn't pick and go off the back, it's going to hit Thompson, and I think there's a great chance for some running rugby with a decent blindside there. Reich almost slotting in at first receiver. Up flat, just in front of Thompson. Big scrum needed. Weir gets it in, gets it out pretty quick. They do go the far side. Reich takes it out the back. Ooh, bang. Bounced off, but it was a good shot initially. They've still made meters, University. Pinkney wants it. Good carry. Weir works the same way. Ooh, good contact. Gee, Prescott came in then, and there's a good shot. Bang. Again, another good tackle from the big number 8. It's a physical contest. You can hear the shots. We're unlucky then. Nearly had the bounce of the ball, but we'll bring it back. Offside Caboolture. Great nudge, Mason. 5 out from the try line. Perfectly weighted touch finder. That's experience right there from the captain. Outstanding opportunity now. 5 out from the Snakes line. Get that drive on. They peel away quickly. Gee, good run. Mostert with the ball. Try. Rewarded. Kept moving that open side, one after the other. Quick up-tempo footy. All off the back of Mason's great touch finder. Willis won it clean, and they were away. Mostert took it and just hammered on, low body height. It's almost impossible to stop McKee from that close to the try line. Low centre of gravity, just burrowed over. 19 zip, kick to come. Easy does it straight over the black dot. 21-0, home side in front. Brad Tronk's side on track for a bonus point in the first half. It's certainly edging that way. Willis, clean set of hands. Mostert just getting through a mountain of work already. It's a great run from the open side flanker. Klein-Schmidt, good set of hands too. Found Reich. Reich finds Rangi. It's been electric with ball in hand, the Kiwi. He's an absolute meter eater, and he's getting through his work tonight. They've picked up the penalty to Uni. Momentum with the Barbarians. Now, if you do not want to know the Super Rugby score, you've been warned. Block your ears, turn the volume down, walk away, grab a drink. The Chiefs are currently leading the Blues in a tight one, 19-13 in the 73rd minute. And the Shadows are full time. Waikato just ahead of Auckland. Another ripping contest coming up later tonight, 7:35 from the nation's capital. Brumbies hosting the Hurricanes. It's going to be a fantastic match, an absolute belter. But as I mentioned, Chiefs just in front of the Blues at the minute. Willis, he's a magnet tonight. Sisser injecting himself from the blind side, just bumps off Snakes like a pinball. And the flick pass just went one too far. Good attacking rugby, though. He's such a threat. Went looking for the ball, came off his wing, and just carved up that Snakes outside backs. Hoffman misses Zerwick. They're going to punch it up in the midfield instead. Zerwick's just slotting in behind the ruck. Doesn't want it yet there. He gets it though. He's going to reef it downfield. Rangi cuts it off. Plenty of space here. Zombies. Good offload. Thompson, draw the man. Oh. Just dropped it cold. Not to worry, Hughes. Out in the full. We'll take that back. Coach killer right there. O'Shaughnessy straight in. Big looping pass. Thompson did well to hold on. Reich with the short ball. What an angle. Goodness gracious me. Mostert. just carved through. All that good work undone. Jeez, it was like a freight train. Great angle from the Lucy. Pace to burn. Gee, that was slick. We've got the rewind button working. I'd go back a minute and watch Mostert's angle there. Unbelievable run. Just such depth here at the Barbarians in a lot of positions, but particularly the back row. You lose Kimber, a rep player, to injury, and next man steps up. They rejig that back row, and it's firing thus far. Caboolture scrum about 12 short of halfway. About half an hour into the contest. Local time edging towards 10 to 7. Thanks again for your company tonight, wherever you're watching from. I'm Dave McClanahan. Great to be back at Sippy Downs. It's been a few weeks. Last time we were here was for the clash with Caloundra. Home side edging past the Lighthouses. The Lighthouses have played 4 matches, currently top of the table. University just behind them. Undefeated thus far, looking to keep that record intact tonight, and it's been a decent start, 21 zip. Loose ball, McKee's away, scoops it up, the one-handed offload. Wasn't pretty, but effective in the end. We hit Sissa. Sissa just so hard to put down, always makes meters post-contact. Mason with the cutout. Oh, goodness gracious, Bazombies is away. No one's catching the Frenchman. Magnifique. Isn't he enjoying his time on the Sunshine Coast? Ran rings around opponents up at Airlie Beach. He's made his way to Sippy Downs, and he's doing much the same. 26-0 kick to come. Bonus point secure first half. Bazombies, très bien. He is an outstanding signing. What an acquisition for University. My French is limited. I think I've used up everything I know, but plenty of adjectives to describe. Powerfully built winger. He is a rock star here at Sippy Downs. Mason will knock this over with his eyes closed. We'll call it now 28-0. Mild evening here. Low 20s, not much wind, perfect conditions. Plenty of time for Thompson. 3-iron, punches it low. Able to be cleaned up by Lean. Going to chance his arm. He goes himself, beats the first. Wright came in and just lost his footing. Uni didn't miss the second time, driven him back. Caboolture just needs to get set. It's coming slowly. Got their pod set up. Nice and shallow. Great shot. Good line spinning defence as a turnover. Big hit. Coughed it up. They got numbers. They got to go wide. Got to go wide. Rangi, the long cutout. We're away here. Bazombi says, let's go again. Beats his first. Good linkage. Mason No problems whatsoever. Just carving up this left edge here. Caboolture's right side, no match for Mason. But Zombies is having a field day. Can do Colby. He's just in everything at the moment. Outside centre's making his mark. The captain next to his name tonight. The little C for the big C. Let's see if he can convert his own 5-pointer. Clean strike. Flags up. 2 more to his name. He's building his tally tonight. Geez, you can kick 35 zip. Uni on fire. Sloppy. Willis thought Bazombies had it. Bazombies thought Willis had it. But when you're in front by 35, you can afford such mistakes. Massey and Kleinschmidt go up. Ooh, unlucky Kleinschmidt. Looked like he had his arm taken away there. He was in front. And in fact, the penalty's gone the other way. They're saying Kleinschmidt had Massey's hand pulled down. Should have gone to Specsavers. Anyway, we're about 38 out. Zerwick is going to copy and paste that move from early tonight, pump it deep inside Barbarians territory, and he can't do that, doesn't find touch. That is what we call a schoolboy error. Their rolling maul off those lineouts has been handy, and it would have set up a perfect attacking threat. 5 out, but alas, not to be. Good shot from 3 university players. It looked like O'Shaughnessy combining with McKee and one other and drove the Snakes back. It was Rangi's body height. He was a bit high and got poleaxed in the process, not to worry. Snake scrum feed, centre field, bang on 40 out. Zerwick, the fly half, directly behind the scrum. Plenty of space here. What do the visitors have up their sleeves? Here comes the near side. Zerwick puts it on the boot. There is a bit of space, but Rangi took it cleanly, positioned himself well. Now that's touched. We're going to have a uni throw here. O'Shaughnessy goes long, perfect take from Kleinschmidt. Thompson finds Reich, bit of a midfield bomb. It'll bounce safely into the hands of Lean, who puts it on the toe, but we're going to have a knock on. Snake scrum feed. In the shadows of half time. Just got to hold on, Snakes. Do not want to concede any more points. Captain Obvious, I know, but just got to hang on. That 5-minute period before halftime, that 5-minute window after halftime, crucial. So often the case. Teams leak points. They're going to mount a comeback in the second stanza. 35 is clearly easier to run down than 42. It's been a willing contest. They're not shying away from the fight, the Snakes. But just a bit more polish from the Barbarians thus far. Hoffman says, we've had enough. That's half time, folks. Bonus points secure. University dominant, certainly on top here at Sippy Downs, 35-0. We will be back shortly.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast's back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mindin' they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has his day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grinding, I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, get my feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Welcome back, folks. Now, again, warning in advance, Super Rugby, if you do not want to know the score, just mute me. Probably muted me already, but looks like we have a result. Play has wrapped up across the ditch. And if you're a Blues fan, you're going to be happy. Auckland, 20. Waikato, 19. Blues pipping the Chiefs by 1 in Waikato. Blues season well and truly alive. More importantly, Sippy Downs action. We are back underway. University Barbarians, certainly a dominant first 40. Bonus points secured if you're just joining us. Welcome back. Team lists as provided. University front row of Twilzak, O'Shannessy and Pinkney. Klein, Schmidt and Willis have been fantastic at line-out time. Hughes, Mostert and McKee. That back row has just been absolutely gangbusters so far tonight. Weir and Thompson in the halves. Sis has been a workhorse. Reich and Mason defending stoutly in the centres. Bazombies is scoring every play. Oh, McKee, how much speed does this number 8 have? It's been mowed down. Tommy McKee, eyes lit up like a Christmas tree. He was on first few seconds of the half. And Rangi's at fullback. Thompson, plenty of space. That is a beautiful chip, Cleary-esque. Rangi says, I don't need a try. I'm just going to handball it on to Sissa. That is a start. Morning bells ringing. University scored in the first minute of the first half. Done the same thing again in the second term. This could be a cricket score tonight, ladies and gents. Well, Sis has been rewarded. It doesn't matter what wing he's on, left, right. He finds his way around the field. He's popped up everywhere tonight. He's a workhorse. He's hungry. He's looking for it. And he's scored a 5-pointer. Another one. It's a great strike. Mason not kicking. Just passed it on to the Frenchman. Plenty of depth in the kicking department there. Zombies adding the extras. It's expansive play here, enterprising play. Slight miss hit. Out in the full, we're going to come back. Caboolture's got to take this opportunity. It's a long way to drive up the Bruce. You want to get on the board. Make a contest of it. Pretty resilient thus far, but it's just that scoreboard pressure. Barbarians kept it ticking over. And they've certainly started the second half the way they started the first. Set piece has been pretty handy for Caboolture scrum particularly. Very strong scrum. They're away. Oh. Knock on, playing advantage. Pardon me. Just sneezed as Rangi was away and was able to link with Weir. Sorry if you caught that sneeze in your ear. I think I've got another one coming. Hold on. Sorry, folks. It's not great live sport, is it? Hopefully that's the end of it. Greensill finds his target. Geez, that's good defence. Twilzak with the don't argue. Straight into touch. Willis unable to take it. Willis, one of the Pommy lads in the team. Quite a few Englishmen have linked with university this season. He's been good so far tonight. Good chase for him, Caboolture, good pressure. Just keeping Rangi honest. Barbar's line out, 5 out from their own try line. Ollie Willis, we just mentioned him. Previously had a run with Exeter, the under-18 academy there. Exeter Chiefs in England. Very decent club. He's apparently one of the fittest in the club. He's a loose forward, but he's playing at lock. Massive engine on him. Handy addition. Hard to miss in those ostentatious orange boots. But when you're that good, you can wear what you want. Wins that line out. Got up and pilfered it, but it's been stuffed there. Greensill got in there and knocked it on in the end, but had a dig at least. Might have been Bucky even. Strong scrum from Uni. Loose pass from Weir. Thompson's able to hold on to it. Hits Reich. Reich with the bounce pass. Zombies looks up and just belts it deep inside Caboolture territory. It's a fantastic kick. Leans back there isolated. Cavalry arrives now. Hoffman with the box kick. Sissa links with Rangi. Big ball to Thompson. There's a bit of space here. He's going to back himself, Thompson. Wrapped up well, though, by Massey. Massey with a follow-up tackle. Good contact. Caboolture still up for the fight. Some strong defence. McKee just bounces off the first. Thompson, dummies. Had a second bite at it. Looks like a knock on though. We'll have a Caboolture scrum. 10 short of halfway. Take a break. Prescott just having a breather, sucking in the big ones. Probably not many rugby league fans watching, but for anyone who's interested in the score between the Sharkies up Cronulla and New Zealand Warriors, probably a few Kiwis online watching this telecast. Block your ears. It's nearly full time, and the Warriors are doing a number on the Sharks in the Shire. Fair effort travelling to Cronulla. It's 36-10 with about 6 or 7 to go. It's ruined my tipping comp. Thanks, Waz. But again, more importantly, back here at Sippy Downs, local action in front of us. Under lights tonight, doesn't often happen. There have been some wild rumours floating around about why the match was moved from 3:30 in the afternoon until 6:15. I'm not going to speculate, but you would never pick it. I'll give you a hint. Harry Potter. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, short arm. The Snakes are away. He's been busy tonight. Torrens, the open side. They're not going to go down without a fight, Caboolture. It's great to see. Haven't slowed down. Haven't waved the white flag. They're still in it. They're still working hard. They're resilient. Good touch finder. A rare foray into University red zone. See what Caboolture can come up with. A short line out. Plenty of big forwards in the back line. Oh, it's been pilfered. They've won it back though. It was a bit loose. It's been called though. It was a knock on indeed. What a shame. Advantage coming. Reich goes himself. Good first phase carry. He just hammered on and certainly got over the gain line. McKee now with another good carry in the midfield. Sissa goes in looking for work. Geez, that's a good run. Just jinking. Puts it on the toe. It's going to be a foot race here. You'd have to be back in Sissa. That is a fantastic effort by Zerwick. Cleaning up. Fly half. Busy at the back. Hoffman just says we need a breather. We'll walk to this line out and we'll take our time. Scintillating stuff from Sissa on the wing tonight. Just making yards with every touch of the ball. No problems, the University line out. They're shifting it further. McKee beats the first, beats the second, even beats the third. Barnstorming run. Plugging that short side. And now they've got numbers out here. Sissa's on the wing calling for it. He's got Mostert with him, who's pretty quick too. They're just going to suck him in one more time, maybe. Thompson's deep in the pocket. I'll let the forwards go again. Waiting patiently. Forwards are still making meters. They're going to stay with them. Now Thompson goes. Out the back to Rangi. Rangi with the long ball to Sissa. Just overran it slightly. Gets away from Snakes, though. Very long advantage. We're coming back. Assistant coach Ryan Frisbee in the stands calling for a scrum. Not sure if they heard him. Let's see what they come up with. Certainly creating space, just those extra forward runners keeping him tight for a few phases, and you can just see Caboolture's getting sucked in, and there's a mountain of space out wide, and not that Sissa needs it, but it was certainly on execution, just let the home team down ever so slightly. No, they haven't heard Frizz. They're going to go the line out instead. 5 out from the Snakes. Line, here we go. Willis the target, bobbles it, but holds on. Rolling ball, breaking away, over, success. Executed it well. Ooh, one touch he had his flag up, one didn't. They've both decided to put their flags up. Thompson has just absolutely crushed that from the sideline. So we had Mason kicking earlier, then Bazombi's chipped in, and now Thompson's nudged it, and it's a bit of indecision early on with one touchy awarding it, one not, but a bit of uniformity in the end. The score extended 49-0, University in front. Thompson has just blasted that one wood. That was a great conversion. Sissa thought ever so slightly about passing and then thought, no, I'm in form. I'm going to have a dig myself. Yeah, these Rangi, Bazombies, that is a dynamic duo wrapped up the risk you run with matches like this when you're up 49-0 with a fair chunk of time left is getting sloppy, just getting a bit loose, not sticking to your structures. You know, the match is in the bag and you start to throw it around a bit. So I'm sure the message will be loud and clear from Brad Tronk. Let's just keep chipping away. Let's play our football, our style, our brand. Don't get too carried away. Easier said than done. Good shot. Sissa came off his wing then and shut it down. Did exceptionally well. Caboolture shift it back to the far side. Played a lot of it through their forwards tonight. Just sort of one-out stuff, pretty shallow. And that's what's working for them. Good carry from Massey. He's been impressive. Not easy. Big man getting around the paddock, but he's done well. Torrens with a dig. He's been in everything for the visitors as well. Not sure where it's going at the moment. Steamrolled O'Shanassy there. Snakes with a penalty. 25 out. Substitutions rolling in now. Both sides. University with some fresh legs in the back line. Looks like Rangi is off from fullback. Early hot shower. He's done well tonight. He's looked potent in attack. And I think it could be Duck on, if I saw that 25 jersey. Apologies, he's a fair way away if it is him. I just can't quite make him out who's replaced Rangi. Caboolture over. It took a while, but they got there in the end. They will not be going home empty-handed. Great to see the Snakes cross. They've been chipping away. They haven't given up, as we said, and just reward for the visitors. Zerwick pushes it wide. The score 49-5. University in front. So backline reshuffle. The Zombies has moved from wing to fullback. Rangi, as we just mentioned, is having a breather. And Duck moves to the left wing for the Barbars. Ottaway has moved into the centres. It looks like Mellish is on as well. So Mellish looking for Thompson. I think Thompson may have departed. So Mellish slots in at 10. And Reich and Ottaway in the centres potentially. Off the back goes Torrens. Turned it over, though. University ball. Going to plug the short side. Mellish gets his hand on it pretty quickly. Forwards lining up. Willis. Good hands from Mellish. Reich with space. Went for the big cutout. Knock on, though. Just getting a tad scrappy. In case you've only joined us in the second half, the University Barbarians well represented recently down south, the South Queensland Championships. Sunshine Coast Stingrays, strong university flavour. Pinckney lining up, Kimber, Thompson, Stevens, Colby, Waru, Bazombies, McKee, Thompson. Stingrays winning 2 from 2, and quite a few of the University Barbarians rewarded with South Queensland selection, which is great to see. Congrats to Pinckney, Waru, Kimber, Mason, Rangi, Bazombies and Stevens. We're lining up for Southern Queensland in a few weeks' time. Take on the North and Central Queensland sides, chasing that elusive Queensland Country Healers jersey. Queensland Country selection, feather in the cap for anyone playing suburban footy across the state outside of Brisbane Premier Grade Rugby. Best of luck to those Barbars and other Stingrays selected when they take on those teams. Bang on 7:30 local time. Temperature's starting to dip ever so slightly. Still no breeze at all. No rain around. Bit of dew on the ground. A mild day here on the coast. Finally, the rain has stopped. It's been miserable for weeks. What hasn't been miserable? University's display tonight. Bonus points secured in the first half, currently leading 49 points to 5, although maths isn't my strong suit. It could be 47 to 5. I think it's 49 because Thompson slotted that conversion from the sideline and there was a bit of uncertainty first with one touch he had a flag down, one touch he had a flag up, and after a short meeting of the minds, they decided to award it. So it is 49 to 5, not 47. Great angle. Gee, slice right through. Reich with the great offload. That is a brilliant run. Just 5 short of halfway. They're on a roll here, the men in green. Reich just had it stripped from his hand. We'll have the knock on. Looking dangerous. Big short side here. All the snakes lined up. Open side though. Good shove. In the end, Zerwig picks it up. The bounce pass came from Torrens. It missed Hoffman. Got the penalty. Zerwig. Safely into touch. No good. Uni play on quickly. They do have numbers here. Sound option from Dylan Reich. Makes a few metres. Gives his forwards a little rest. Takes play about 25 out. Caboolture's try line. Good shift from Weir. He has a breather. Clean take. Caboolture. Torrens. Playing advantage. Penalty comes. University keen to play on, but it's been called up. Someone could be in a spot of bother here. And the hand in the pocket would suggest a breather. Question is, which colour? So Lean will take some time out. He'll be on the sidelines. Still didn't see what colour it was. I think it was yellow. Ill discipline from the fullback. It's going to lump a whole heap of pressure on the Snakes. 14 men. Oh, like a thief in the night, though. They've turned it over. Going to be a man down for 10 minutes. Really going to have to find something special here to nullify this threat from University. Keeping it in tight. Like hands in the ruck from the Barbars. Snakes have it. Strong defence, just a green wall there, driven back. Brilliant line speed from University. Fresh legs working wonders. Substitutes or the finishers have come on and trying to stamp their mark on this game. It's one out stuff from the Snakes at the moment. Just sort of pinned on that gain line, about 10 shy of halfway. Another carry from Massey. He's been busy tonight. Not going anywhere fast at the moment. And we'll come back for a full arm though. There's no advantage there. Offside. That line speed potentially wasn't legit. I've been pinged for offside, but certainly applying pressure in defence. University. No signs of slowing down or tiring. As Zerwick sends it into touch. Scrappy, potentially a knock on. Yes, indeed. It's just not getting out of second gear at the moment for the Snakes. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Plenty of dew out there on the grass. Certainly not making it easy. A few handling areas creeping in for both teams, to be fair. Now, Mellish at first receivers, just weighing up his options here. He's got Reich on his shoulder. Blind wings come in, slotting behind Reich as well. Got numbers. I think they're going to go wide. It's exactly what they do. Oh, DeZombies from fullback. But Zombies has it. He's got to find Sissa, goes himself. That was a great right foot step. I thought for a second he may have butchered it, and he's just carved them up again. But Zombies is just on another planet at the moment. Beautiful try. That's a hat-trick for the Frenchman. He's been electric tonight. Had Sissa on the outside. Sissa was screaming for it. He wanted his hat-trick. Attacking Enterprise straight off the scrum from their own half. They made it look easy. That's the half century, raised the bat. Flags up. 56 to 5. Running rugby, beautiful to watch when it works like that. Mostert, hard to pin down. He's been exceptional tonight. Just a great open side breakaway performance. Busy, busy, busy. Mellish with runners, that's a great angle. Mellish marshalling his troops. A lot of talk from the fly half. He's come off the bench in the second half and just marshalling the troops well. Knows exactly what he wants and just putting his players around him in key positions. Caught Caboolture napping there on the short side. Wasn't much room to work with, but University only about 25 out now from Caboolture's try line. Going to work their way through the forwards. Good carry. Numbers, numbers, numbers. It's got to go wide. Mellish sees that, puts it on the boot. Bazombi's on the full. 3 becomes 4. This is just too easy. Vive la France. He has been exceptional. Mellish with the vision. Pinpoint perfect kick. 4 tries for the winger. We know who's buying beers tonight. Packed 4 drinks on Bazombies, and it's been an exceptional performance from him and the team. In fact, it looks like Sis is going to have a crack at conversion. Why not? Everyone else has had a kick. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. Because we know Thompson, Mason, Bazombies can all kick exceptionally well. Not to be. A for effort. That, ladies and gents, is full-time commanding performance from the men in green, the Barbarians. Fortress Sippy Downs, too good. Brad Tronk's men, 4 from 4. The 2025 campaign is well and truly on track. I'm Dave McClanahan. Thanks very much for your company. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you again soon.